Hey there, Jay Barino here. Welcome back. It's Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. We are on the finale of the base Tartarus campaign, Mission 11. I'm pretty proud that we made it through on hard difficulty, even though it's not really hard. You know, it's kind of like normal because all the enemies have the normal amount of HP, but I guess if they called the 50% HP difficulty normal, then that was, I guess, their intended difficulty for people first coming to the game, and we were able to surpass that.
The planet of Tartarus is ravaged. Its population has fled or died under the foot of the Orc. Its cities are smashed and burning. Its very ground is irrevocably tainted with the blood of aliens, traitors, and cultists. There is nothing left. Nothing but blasphemous heathens and the mighty space marines who will destroy them. In this dark place, in this dark hour, we will stand against the enemies of the Emperor, and they will know that not even here on this desecrated infernal rock will we suffer the existence of the heretic. Not now. Not ever.
Dude, Gabriel is so mad. Understandably so, he had to kill his friend. But, that briefing's coming in hot.
This disturbance is acting like a beacon for the warp storm, accelerating its arrival.
We have little time left. We must assume Sindri has released the demon.
Then our course is clear. We must destroy it. However meager our armaments are today, the demon will not find our hearts lacking.
I know. I believe you, Captain. Here.
What is this?
A demon hammer. God Splitter. We have always intended to destroy the demon within the stone. Would we not appear the fools without the means to dispense our wills?
You entrust this artifact to me?
I can think of no better champion to wield God Splitter against the demon. And you can call it a premonition, but I believe you will end this fight, not I. You are thinking of the traitor Isidore. I render judgment on more people than you can imagine, Captain. Trust me, you are not responsible for the failings or strengths of others. It is not our lot to test their purity. We merely dispense the Emperor's justice when they fail.
The Eldar, if they are this desperate to waste their already meager forces,
then matters are truly dire. Prepare yourself. You are about to enter a battlefield, unlike any other.
Almost. A moment more, damn you. Yes, it is upon us. Bear witness to my ascension!
Uh-oh.
Taking damage.
Hello, what's going on? Hang on. We're waiting for the autosave to finish. Plenty of stuff. Let's get up there.
Grants the demon prince Sindri unheard of power. But we shall yet be victorious. Pure hearts and the Emperor's word are more than a match for these abominations.
Initializing build protocol.
What would you have?
So, what's
We
going
are
on with the
united
Eldar?
in his service.
Oh, they're an ally. Huh.
Direct us to the enemy.
Okay, like, I'm not gonna complain about that. Okay, you guys just come up here and start capping this after you've been taking some damage.
What is your
I'm
order?
just gonna move out and start capping stuff as soon as possible.
What is your order?
We also have a slag generator.
Seeking point identity.
Wow, we got a lot of squads here at the start. In fact, we're supply blocked, and I'm unable to build more.
Await your instructions.
I'm unable to build more
Do as you ask.
Attacking haste.
of our, what are they called, servitors because of that.
Faith is our shield.
Okay, stop capping it. Okay, you guys do that.
Orders received.
There's a relic up there, too, that I would like to get. Probably the sooner the better. My base is unfortunately off the screen. grab all of these. They gave us a dreadnought to start. What more can you ask for? Let's just get our power needs situated here right at the beginning. I hear we've lost some morale somewhere. I think we actually lost a squad there, but that's okay, because again, we've been supply blocked the whole time. You guys just come up here and cap this. I'd very much like to get these squads juiced up sooner rather than later. Give me another servitor, please. At least one. You know what? Get 2 more and then go monastery add-on. Let's get our last plasma generator early, I suppose. Okay, we're capping there. The Eldar are just like casually moving out and doing stuff. That's pretty cool.
We are the Emperor's
You know what? Move up here and let's see if we can get this relic. I was very aggressive last mission, and I think it worked.
We are united in his service.
Okay, stop. Stop doing that.
Onward.
These possessed Chaos Marines really roast us in close combat, unfortunately.
Orders received, brother. Squad morale restored.
If we can capture this, that would be excellent. Just excellent.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay, let's start building
As you
listening
wish.
posts, and so we can get bolters set up as soon as possible.
Yes, most beneficent one.
That's got one.
Taking heavy fire. Fear denies faith.
Okay, you guys capture this. I don't want to start reinforcing these squads yet, though, to be honest.
Fear denies faith. Orders received, brother. Stay vigilant.
Cap this. Just random small cultists here. We should be able to just
Fear denies faith.
kill them. They wanted to cap it. They're gonna run from us. There we go. Now just go ahead and start taking it again.
Awaiting orders.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Okay, and then casual demons coming in as well. Let's send these squads back.
Position secure.
Look out, buddy.
Lord. As you wish.
Come and take this. Let's go to start reinforcing these squads with the ones that have lost a lot. And let's get some plasma going. It's fine if we lose one listening post. That's acceptable. Getting that relic is going to be excellent, just excellent. And in fact, let's roll
Yes, Lord.
a servitor
Yes,
up there
Lord.
in advance. And it's a little... yeah, it's we're not going to be able to get this set up, unfortunately. Our last plasma generator.
Fear denies
Dude, yeah, this squad, this is not appropriate for you to just run in there. I mean, I tried to turn him around. You saw that I did at least attempt to turn him around. We have no heavy
Yes, most beneficent
heavy
one.
units on any of
I
these.
exist to serve.
But we're
Yes,
just very,
Lord.
very short on requisition. They started us with so many squads. It's actually probably for the best that we lost 1 or 2 of them. Okay, that's coming up.
achieved.
Command me. It is better to die for
Let's
the
go ahead and
Emperor
position these guys up here.
Ever vigilant. Taking
Listening post me when we can't quite afford it yet.
This day
I don't know if
shall be a
Plasma's supposed to... I
glorious
think
one.
Plasma's pretty good against these demons, from what I can tell.
I await your instructions.
Okay, and our requisition is getting bled away by
Yes,
trying to
most
reinforce these
beneficent
squads because
one.
we've lost so much.
Command.
Let's go ahead and turn that off.
I await your
Fear
instructions.
denies faith.
Turn that off for now, please. Cancel that. And let's see if we can actually get these set up. This seems like a great choke point for us to hold on to because we've got, I think, access to plenty of requisition at this rate. But I'm so low. Oh wow, Eldar, you're not doing so hot.
Yes.
Can I send my heroes over to you? We need to maybe help them try to retake some of these.
They will burn.
They're trying to rebuild, but they got completely rocked. I need to get over here and make sure that they don't just lose outright. Has lost a relic to an enemy. I mean, I got my relic and they lost theirs.
This day shall be a glorious one.
We could stop them from taking this, I guess. Plasma?
We stand ready. Weapons at ready.
Okay, and then you guys are going to go heavy bolter missile. Let's get some sergeants as well.
This
Yeah, okay,
day
my
shall
heroes
be a
just
glorious
my heroes have no way to get up to them. If they can at least kill these folks. I don't know if they even have a squad, though, that can take any of the points.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Wow, they just got absolutely rocked. That's not good at all. Also, there's, like, casual things coming in and bombarding us around the place. I don't like that one bit.
With all due haste.
We want to escalate engagement as well. Oh, that's him.
Day shall be a
Oh, no.
one for the Imperium.
Objectives. It's just killed the Demon Prince. It's too bad that our ally got absolutely roasted this early. I really would have liked to get over there to help them, or maybe if they could have held on just a little bit, but they got completely destroyed.
The mutant.
We stand ready. Heresy grows from
Let's bring another squad over here and go missile launcher. And just go missile launcher heavy bolter. Yeah, I mean they're building they're building their builder units. They can't do anything. They're just completely out. I mean they have webway gates. And they have an aspect portal, but yeah, they're gonna lose their entire. You gotta get out of here, okay?
No one will stop us.
We stand ready.
Dreadnought, we need you. In theory, we just have to kill this guy, though, right? And then we're done. Everybody, get over here. If we could just lay the hurt on this thing. We got the Thunder Hammer here.
We shall know no fear.
Yes, Lord. Initializing
I
build
am
protocol.
prepared.
Now, our heroes are gonna... Not our heroes, our,
Faith is our shield. Orders received.
I don't know if missiles are gonna be better against this, or what. But, Gabriel's got his hammer. We're laying on the hurt, but...
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Getting as much requisition as I did early seems appropriate. Really does. I think you guys should just go all missiles. Dreadnought, try to get in there. Commander returns. Just get back in there. This is where things go wrong.
What's your order?
Okay, back up, back up.
While the enemies of the Emperor.
Okay, we're just gonna keep moving up with some of these extra units. Let's go plasma guns on these. I mean, is this all the mission is? It sucks that I couldn't work more with my ally, but I could just keep moving up with my my other heroes, and we can also go ahead and throw sergeants into each of these squads. But, like, I think at this rate, we're fine. Especially, we're close enough to our base, we can just keep bringing our heroes up to tank this thing, you know, sometimes. You don't have to do that, guys. You don't have to do that. He does kill these squads really fast, though. No joke about that. I'm just trying to stay spread out so that I can just continue to...
We stand ready.
Just lay damage on him. Toth is here. Gabriel's coming back. Oh, he's in here. Okay, these guys are burned. Let's get them out.
Orders received. Returning to battle. Stay vigilant.
Come to me and die, he says, but he's about to get rocked. I would like to keep Gabriel in the... Like, I want him to be here when this happens, okay?
In his service.
Look at that.
Fear denies faith. Yes, my lord.
Yes, Lord.
They just gave us so many units. Like, was that really the end?
Human! Do not destroy the stone! You will doom us all!
Ignore her, Captain. Destroy the stone before it leads others to ruin.
You know not what you do! We cannot allow this. Take this human down!
No!
Fool! You have damned us all.
Well done, Captain. Let us bid haste, brothers. The fleet is about to depart and leave us stranded.
I am free. You have my thanks.
Show yourself, demon.
I will. Soon. Until then, go forth and spread word of my return.
I am not your herald, warp spawn.
Are you not? You released me.
No. I destroyed the stone.
Yes. And had you done so sooner, you might well have vanquished me. Instead, you contributed to my release with your every sacrifice.
Sacrifice? What sacrifice?
This planet was an altar, human. To the war god, Korn. Sindri arranged the Orc invasion, knowing the Space Marines would come to end their threat. Every death was a sacrifice toward my release. And I must say, your contributions were many and magnificent. Isidore, Vale, and finally, Sindri himself. Without so many offerings, I would have remained trapped. I thank you. I will spare your life for now. Yes, free. And know I will soon come to claim you all.
Then come and find your judgment waiting. You have escaped captivity, only to face annihilation. I know you now.
Play the expansion packs to find out the thrilling end to this story. Let's see if there's some sort of end something or other. Is credits. Okay, well, I'm gonna be playing the expansions and the sequels at some point or another. Please do not go on an insane tangent about the sequels. I recognize that all 3 games in Dawn of War are insanely different from each other. So, you know, I get it. Also, I love the fact that what we're watching here is a single Dreadnought just absolutely rampage through a bunch of infantry units. You love to see it. Yep, melee Dreadnought, not overwriting either one of those Power Fists. It has to be my favorite unit in the game, without a doubt. The only thing, in terms of, like, narration, is one thing I mentioned, is it does feel like... I guess, you know, some of the lore people can chime in on this, is when you see, like, 6 Dreadnoughts fielded at once, it feels like that would not ever happen in a situation like this. Like, I think the Space Marine chapters in general are relatively few and far between. Like, most people would see Imperial Guard all over the place, but at the same time, most people would never see a Space Marine ever. Granted, we were on only one planet here. I'm just wondering, like, what's the normal amount of, like, high-tier units you actually would see from, like, a Space Marine chapter like this in a realistic tabletop game? Because I just get the feeling, like, especially when it comes to vehicles, you wouldn't see that many, because a lot of it's considered precious technology that wouldn't be, like, I mean, for lack of a better term, thrown away in a battle like this? I don't know. We've got the Eldar War God avatar going at it. There's a Wraith Lord as well. The Eldar seem like they would be fun to play. So yeah, I might go right into the expansion. I might go ahead and play Winter Assault, and then I know that Soulstorm and Chaos Rising are more like conquest modes, so that are a little more freeform, so there's not really a story per se. There's like an opening and an ending idea for a story, but it's not like a campaign in a traditional sense. I may still play them, because it'll give me the opportunity to play some of the other factions that get added with the the expansions, though again, I'll talk to some people about how I want to approach those, if I want to approach those in certain ways, etc., etc. But overall, I really enjoyed this game. It only got better for me as I got better at the game, and I feel like I really hit a peak here in the last 3 missions, though this end mission was very anticlimactic. It's like I accidentally stumbled upon the main objective because I wanted to go over and help my allies, who then turned on me at the end anyway because they knew I was doing something really stupid. And by I mean Gabriel. But yeah, look at that. Death is the servant of the righteous. Look at that. But overall, I had a great time with this. Even if we were only playing the base game, I was just pleasantly surprised. This is another one of those games where I've opened it, I've tried it a little bit in the past, and I was like, I'm not so sure about this. Same with the original Command & Conquer and Red Alert. Then I was like, okay, I'm going to make a YouTube series for this, which in a way, it forces me to play through that beginner's hump, and when I get over that, I ended up having a pretty good time, like more so with this than Command & Conquer, don't get me wrong. This is, in my opinion, this is like miles and miles ahead in terms of fun factor than the original Command & Conquer. I'm sure someone can come in and like look at little weirdo objective levers for the different mechanics in each, but overall, just in terms of fun factor, I would rank this game extremely high for me. The hardest thing to deal with were just the blobby unit pathing controls. A lot of units would just get stuck. It's one thing to have them, bounce off of each other or conga line like they do in Brood War, but they usually, unless you have to deal with very thin ramps, in Brood War, units go where you tell them eventually. Whereas in this game, a lot of the times, units would just stop. They would just become non-responsive, and they would not go anywhere you ever wanted them to go. And in many cases, you would have a large army, and you would try to move them somewhere, and they would just end up in wildly random places. So you had to, if there was any micromanaging in this game besides adding weapons to your individual squads and, kitting out your squads, it was just individually tasking squads to go places, because if you had multiple things selected, very rarely would they actually go where you needed them to go. So you just had to individually move squads. It made a lot more sense. And actually, it resulted in a much better outcomes in battles as well, because you could position, your heavy bolter missile squads in the back, you could position your plasma guys in the middle, you can get your dreadnoughts in the front, etc., right? I think overall, I probably didn't utilize my vehicles as much as I wanted to. I did load up on Predators on 1 or 2 missions. I tried some Land Raiders here or there. The first time I used them, didn't really appreciate them. Second time, I was like, okay, I'm obligated to build these because certainly someone's going to complain in the comments about how cool the Land Raider is. Fun fact, the Land Raider and then the Land Speeder are actually named that because the guy that discovered the schematics for them, his last name was Land. That's why they're named that. I thought that was just a fun fact for you. Okay, so that's the end of this Dawn of War series. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I had a lot more fun than I expected to when I started. And it was a blast, so I'm excited to check out the expansions, though I hope that the expansions don't deflate my excitement for the game, because if I were to stop now, I would have only positive memories of this game besides the weirdo pathing, which I just attribute to it being an older game. Whereas sometimes you play the expansions and they're like bizarrely overtuned in some way. So we'll see. I'm sure Winter Assault at least will be fun based on the feedback I've seen. All right, I'll see you then. Peace.